This is Josh, and so I'm creating this video po for my friends and family members, as well as any few other guys who want to start working online. So this is a sequel to the last video I did, which was signing up in Upwork. So dito ho sa video na to, we're going to talk about once you've signed up with Upwork and your account has been approved, you will now be able to start applying for jobs. So once you log in on Upwork, you'll see four main menu items. So find work, my jobs, reports, and messages. We're gonna focus on the first part or the first menu item, which is find work. So when you click on find work, ito po yung main screen na makikita nyo. This is what you call your uh, post or work feed, where you will be able to see the job postings that are relevant to the skills that you select. Now, before we continue on with this, because I'm going to show you how to utilize the find work option so that you can start applying for jobs online, I want to show you first the other parts of the find work section. So we'll start with the profile because this is the most important thing. Um, so nung nag-create po kayo ng profile sa Upwork account, when you signed up, you created your profile. This is how your profile is gonna usually show. I haven't placed a video yet on my Upwork profile. And so you selected your photo, and then this is, ito ho yung tinatawag nating title. And then this is your overview. So ito medyo mahaba yung overview ko, no? I'm going to change this later on because I found a better way of actually um, editing the overview so that it's more concise, but it gives more information. So you also have an option of placing a video of you, around the 4 to 5 minute video introducing yourself. Meron ho, makikita nyo rin ho dito yung hourly rate na nilagay nyo, how much you've earned, the jobs that you've applied for, or the jobs that you actually had, plus the number of hours that you've worked. So I've had more than 10,500 hours. I'm almost 10,600. So dito sa section na to, these are actually more premium options. If you do this, you'll be able to. These are basically more premium offers for your clients, but you're gonna have to, and then you're going to specify ho kung ano yung price range mo. For example, ang project mo is about management. So you can select which price range, what category you're going to do, and the description as well as any related skills na pwede mong ilagay sa primary deliverable na to or sa project na to. Now, on your profile, you'll also see work history and feedback. Now, since it's your first time, this is obviously going to be blank. But as you can see, ito po yung mga work history and feedback ko. So it's gonna show up here. Testimonial section. Usually you'll have testimonials here. So work history and feedback if they're Upwork clients. But Upwork added a feature called testimonials so that if you have testimonials from clients outside of Upwork, you can also add it here because testimonials are actually a good way of telling your clients how good your services are dahil makikita nila based on other people's opinion how well you perform for them. Your portfolio. So ito ho, the portfolio is where you can showcase all your previous achievements. They could be work related or non-work related as long as they are relevant to your skills and specialties. After this, isa-select dito na ho. Dito nyo isa-select ang inyong skills. You can select up to 10 skills. Basically, you just type a keyword and then you'll select dun sa mga lalabas na options. Certifications, if you have any certifications po, outside of Upwork, say if you are a licensed engineer, a licensed medical specialist, or if you had training in online English as a second language, tutoring, kung may certifications ka ho, you can also add it here. All you have to do is to select your certification. Kagaya nito, if you're an Adobe certified expert, then you just paste the verification code and then they will verify if this is correct. Employment history, ito ho, you will use, this is where you can add your work history. As we mentioned before, ho, no, ito ho, normally this would be filled out during the first time na nag-sign up sa Upwork. So you also have your education. And then other experiences, these are basically non-work related, but if you want to showcase, for example, you joined a non-profit organization in which you showcase your skills and talents in that event or in that short period of time, then you can add it here. So work experiences. So this is basically what your profile would look like when your clients, if you want to see how your profile looks to other clients, just click on this button here, view my profile as others see it. Okay. And this is how it's going to show up to your clients. All right. Now, if you want to, let's go back to our profile. If you want to share your Upwork profile to, say, your LinkedIn account, or if you have someone if you met someone in Facebook, ganyan, and they want to see your Upwork profile, you just click on copy link here. This is your Upwork profile link, and then copy link and just paste it to the person's notes. For example, sa Messenger, you just paste on Messenger or dun sa LinkedIn Messenger. So this is your profile. Once you're done with your profile po, we're gonna go back to the find work area. Other areas are ito hong save jobs. Later on, I'll show you what these are. But so itong dalawang pages ho na to, my stats basically just shows you the client satisfaction, your communication, as you can see here, marketing effectiveness. So these are just statistics of your work history, as well as how many people viewed your profile and stuff like that. The Upwork readiness test is basically to give you more info, or to test your readiness on working in Upwork. So this test is basically to check your knowledge on how to utilize the Upwork database or the Upwork platform. As you can see, the passing score is actually 5 out of 5. So yeah, I had the wrong answers when I tested it the first time, so I failed. But nung next time I took the test, I passed it within 3 minutes. So once you're ready, let's go back to the find work section. So ito na ho yung this is where you'll be able to find job postings and apply for them. Now, your feed is actually going to be determined by the categories. Now, if you don't select any categories, yung feed mo will be random. So the newest jobs available. But this is why it's wise para to select a category. So right now I selected 8 categories, no? So you can, yeah, as you can see here, data entry, project management, technical support, graphics and design. Then I also selected writing because that's one of my skills. I could also do QA and testing in development and stuff like that. So ito ho, these are based yung feed mo, these are based on the categories you'll select. And yung primary feed will also be determined by which of these categories you've most applied for. So the reason why most of the yung primary feed ko shows writing jobs is because if you look at my profile history, most of the jobs I took before I had this job were writing jobs. So I was a writer before. So pero what you can do, if you want to look for other jobs than this, so you can click on the categories na sinelect mo, and then here you'll see uh, which of the job postings based on the categories. For example, I selected tech support. So as you can see, these are all tech support based job postings. You can select you can sort them by the time they were posted or the most relevant to your skills. You can also sort them out to based on the client's rating. So yun ho. Now once you've selected this, okay. All right. So once you've selected this, say you've seen a job na gusto mong applyan, all you have to do is to click on the posting. All right. You can also click on open a job in a new window so you can continue looking at jobs here. And then you have the option if you want to submit a proposal immediately, or if you're looking for other jobs at the same time, you can save this job and then apply for this later on. It's not really recommended. Most depending on the nature of the job that's being posted, or depending on the niche, some job postings actually get closed down within a day kasi marami yung nag-a-apply. So you'll see the description of the job. You'll also see uh, the type of contract that you're going to have with the client, how long you're expected to work with them, the expertise that they're looking for. So earlier, no, or in the last video, we passed through a particular section where you had to select if you were an entry level personnel, you're intermediate, or if you're an expert. And then it also shows you the expected uh, kung magkano yung that the client is willing to pay. So tapos dito, it's also an ongoing project. So based on the information we have so far, we can see na this is actually a long-term project because it's a full-time tech support staff. So this is more of a long-term. You're building a long-term career dito. Now, if you want to apply for this, oh, by the way, you can also see the client's recent history of jobs. Okay? So yung mga previous, kasi you have to understand, no, because this is online, meron din hong mga scammy personnel. Hindi naman, we can't really avoid those, or we can't really stop them from creating accounts on Upwork, but we can avoid them if we utilize all necessary tools na, kasi Upwork provides all necessary tools to be able to prevent scammy clients from getting contractors. Tas niloloko lang nila yung mga contractors. Okay, so once you're ready to submit a proposal, just click on submit a proposal. Then a new window will open where you'll be able to submit your cover letter. So again, you'll see the summary of the job needed. And then dun sa terms, okay, dun ho sa terms, this is where you can select the, what do you call this? This is where you can select the payment that the client's gonna give you. So for example, dito sa terms natin, the client, dun pa lang kasi sa job description, the client's base pay is 5 US dollars per hour. So like I explained during the first video, um, for example, if you put $5 per hour dun sa job posting niya, dun sa terms, then you're gonna get $4 because for the first 500 for the first $500 of earnings, Upwork will take 20%. So dito Upwork will take $1 per hour. Now, if you passed $500, let's see, I want to make sure. Yeah. If you passed $500 ng earnings sa kanya, then Upwork will only start taking 10%. And then if you earn more than 10,000 in this with this particular client, then Upwork will only now take 5%. So the longer you stay with a particular client, the more earnings you'll get. So this is the term section. Once you filled out the rate you want, you can now start uh, putting your cover letter. Now, sa cover letter, quick good advice in writing up a cover letter. You want the cover letter to be concise, but to be direct. Most of the clients dito sa Upwork are Westerners, and Westerners are generally more direct in terms of communication. If your cover letter is too long and it contains too many flowery words, the client won't even take the time to read it. So the most general type of cover letter would be, for example, dear client. By the way, some job postings contain the job poster's name. So let me see here. Okay, so hindi the job poster did not include his name. So often what you would say, dear sir or madam, and then you create your cover letter. Now, in a cover letter, so the first section of your cover letter is you want to tell them your intent. I would like to submit my proposal for the tech support staff position that you posted here in Upwork. And then you can also, and then after that, you can say, I believe that I have the necessary skills, that my skills are more than my skills are more than sufficient to be able to perform my tasks, the tasks that you'll give me in this job. And then dun sa second paragraph, you can give him a short preview of what your skills, your employment history is, and the kind of person you are. Say, I'm very hardworking and stuff like that. Try to keep it at most 3 paragraphs lang. Don't write a very long cover. It's a cover letter. It's basically just to introduce you to the client. You're going to have more time. If the client's interested in your set of skills, remember you have your Upwork profile. So your cover letter should not contradict or should not conflict with your Upwork profile, because it's already going to give you an issue with the client in terms of your integrity. So typically, so that's a cover letter, by the way. Typically, most job postings would only have the cover letter and then the submit the proposal link. Pero some other job postings like this one, the poster adds additional questions to learn more about you. So for example, like this, what challenging part of this job are you most experienced in? Or what past project or job have you had that is most like this one? Or what part of, so the client can add other questions kasi they want to know more about your history or your skills. Especially dito ho, no? Um, with this, let me see. Okay, so with this kind of job, since they are providing email or chat tech support to their customers, what they want are experienced tech support agent. So if you've either been through calls or more, mas gugustuhin nila na you've been a previous call center agent that has handled email or chat support before. So once you filled out all of these questions, again, keep it concise but very informative. You can click on submit a proposal. I won't because I already have a job. I already have jobs. And then lalabas ho yan dito sa proposals page. Dito. So the offer section is once the client has, so let's talk about each of the sections here. All right. So the offer section, this is where job postings that you've already talked about with the client, and then the client's interested in your skills, the client wants you to join their team, they will send you an offer para, and then all you have to do is to accept the offer and you'll start your contract with them. So dito humaga-appear yon. Invitations to interview, these are job postings wherein the client's the one who contacts you. Halimbawa ho, the client posted a job, normally he would come across, kasi pag nag-post ka ho ng job sa Upwork, if you're a contractor, or if you're a client and you post a job on Upwork, you actually have people, you actually have a list of suggested profiles to look at that that are relevant to the job posting. So if clients find your profile, if clients find you to be the person that could do the job they're look or have take the position they're looking for, they're going to send you an invitation to interview. Active proposals are the proposals where the client actually contacts you. So kanina, di ba, when you click on submitted proposals, it's gonna show up here dito sa submitted proposal section. When the client starts engaging you based on your proposal to them, yung proposal na yun will move to the active proposal section. There you will know na the client's now already interested in talking with you. So ito po yung my proposal section. The archive list is basically the archive proposals. As you can see, these are the proposals na nag-end na. Okay? Archive proposals, ikaw yung nag-send ng proposal, while this archive interviews is that the job poster was the one who invited you for an interview and then you declined it. The reason why you see a lot of decline by you here is because even after I already started working for clients, I still received a lot of invitations to interview, which I needed to decline. All right. So, yun, this is the my proposal section. Save jobs basically. Kagaya ho nung kanina when we applied, you can save a job and apply for it later. So this is the find work section. I hope that you learned a lot here, and if you do have questions, please feel free to submit your questions or post them on the comment section, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. So once again, thank you po for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.